Bruce, there was a question about how detailed scope statements should be compared to charters.
Yeah, so what happens is when we teach the class, we start teaching them in the think, study, research, or initiating stage. And then we move into the planning stage, but we use the same charts for what would be considered the charter in the initiating phase, but it would be considered the scope statement during the planning phase. So sometimes a little bit of confusion about what that means. So a charter is developed by a group of people that may not be the actual project manager in the final team. It's usually a subset of those, and often nobody on the group who creates a charter is the same group who creates the project plan. And so they do things at more of a high level and do their best estimate of what the scope would be, how much it would cost, how long it would take, things like that, the risks. But if you think about the cone of uncertainty from beginning ideas of the project to the end, at the end it costs $1 million and takes a year. When you're at the beginning ends, you may be off by a factor of 2. You may think it's somewhere between $500,000 to $2 million. By the time you're in the area where you're doing the charter, you may be off by maybe 25-30%. So you may think it's somewhere between $700,000 and $1.3 million. And by the time you get to the scope statement, you're getting closer to maybe 10% errors. So there's a lot more detail. The scope statement is created by the actual project team rather than the team who are just deciding whether or not it should be an authorized project. So there's a lot more detail in the scope statement.
Okay, so relative to the charter, the scope statement carries more details?
A lot more details, yeah.
Thank you.